So there's a couple things here with the Tatum one. My overarching point is, well, I should say it like this. I didn't want him to come back at the beginning of the year. Now I'm like, wait a second, this team's better than I thought. You add him to it. They made a push for Vooch, who's up at the end of this year. So now I'm thinking like, oh, like, should they? And should they do it? If this was a normal Achilles operation, I'd be like, hell no. But there's a big fact that Tatum hurt his Achilles in New York, had surgery on it like that night, technically, I guess the next day. And apparently with that injury, each day that you wait to have that surgery, the recovery process is way longer. So it's almost like Tatum, he should be on a faster timeline. So I think that if that's all true, which I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but if it's like, hey, we're treating this like it's a normal Achilles injury, whereas he's technically supposed to be on a faster timeline that people aren't talking about as much, then I guess I sign off on it if that's all true, right? Like if it's true that, hey, if he waited one more day, he'd have 4 months of recovery and all that. But I guess, he's playing 5-on-5 now. He's dunking. It's pretty crazy to think. And if they have a chance, then I think that you throw your hat into the ring with Tatum. But I am so fearful of what you said. Like, he comes back, does something else. Because one thing that you got to realize too is he could have an Achilles injury, but if you play a little more timid or play stiff, it happened to Gordon Hayward while he was a Celtic and then afterwards. The guy busted up his ankle and then he had all these other injuries for the rest of his career because every time he jumped, he was afraid to land. Every time he ran into a guy, he braced up and that type of thing. So there's my rant. I do think if they have a real chance of winning a championship, put Tatum in, see what happens. That's worth the gamble.